Hi guys, I'm really excited today. Over here, I have approximately 50 pounds of female ball pythons. All but one are actually breeder females, and one is over 4,000 grams. So let's get to unboxing them. Welcome to Blind Strike Exotics. Our first pair of females here are a Mocha and a Mojave. Come from the same breeder. They're ATK Exotics. I kind of saw these two girls come up on Morph Market for a pretty reasonable price, and I decided I kind of probably should buy them right away. It's always good to have just kind of single gene females to help kind of prove out some of your males if they have, 3, 4, 5 genes in them, and some of them you can't see. All right, I believe this is the Mocha. She's, I think she laid a couple weeks ago, and she's around 2,000 grams. And she wants out of here. Pink belly, which makes me kind of feel like she's going in the shed. Fortunately, it looks like this bag here, the pillowcase, was kind of wrapped around her. She's a big girl. She's a big head. She's really pretty. So what I'll probably try to pair her up with is my Super Mojave to get the Mocha Mojave combo. They usually have a little more pattern in them. They still turn out to be a Blue Eye Lucy. They usually have a little more pattern than the Super Mojaves would end up having. So this hair, she kind of does have a mocha color to her. I usually don't see these come around too often, so I definitely wanted to pick her up when I had the chance. And let me get to opening up the second female here, who is a Mojave. Alright, now it's time for the Mojave female. The more and more I dive into this profession, I really, really love the Mojave gene. I love the way it interacts with other pairings, especially GHI. But I'm kind of a fan of the Super Mojave out of the Blue Eye Lucies the most as well. Let's see if I can get her out of here. She is all balled up. There you go. Alrighty. I love the Mojave just because of the way that they make this little stripe down there, the dorsal stripe. It's always a little brighter than the rest of the snake. And that's why it pops when you mix it with the GHI. It just has a little more color to it, a little more yellow. It's a little brighter. And she also laid about 3 weeks ago. She's a big girl. She's about 2,000 grams as well. She's really pretty. I may just pair her up with my Cinnamon GHI Mojave male. That way there's Blue Eye Lucies in there, but I can also make a couple more Cinnamon GHI Mojaves if I get lucky. She's really pretty. She's a big girl as well. Alright, let's start unwrapping the rest of them. Alright, so the next set of snakes, we've got 5 total, are from Madhouse Morphs. My last unboxing where I had the Super Inchy Orange Dream females, that's who I got those from, and I think he's just getting rid of his collection, so I got lucky and snagged a couple huge females from him, and a couple females that'll work fantastic into my breeding projects. I believe this is Black Pastel. I already have a Black Pastel. I believe this is her. Let me see. Yeah. She's huge. She is humongous. Look how big she is. I think she's well over 2,000 grams. I want to feel like 2,700 grams, roughly. She looks like she may be ovulating. I believe he said she may have been paired up a couple times. She definitely has a big belly. Definitely has a big belly. But she is a very big girl. I think I may pair her up to my banana super Enchi male. I believe he's fire as well. I really like how the banana black pastels look, and she'll obviously carry the Enchi gene too if she breeds to him, since he's a super Enchi. She definitely looks like she could be ovulating. Her belly is definitely a lot thicker right there in the middle section. Alright, let's get to the next snake. I feel like there's a surprise in each box, so I don't know who he has packaged. And this is the Mystic Crystal female. So she's the Mystic gene in the special gene. She will pair up very well with my Super Mojave male. Either we'll be getting Mystic potions out of that, or just straight crystals, which are neat. They're a white snake as well, Blue-Eyed Lucy, but they are having a little more kind of a yellowish pattern on their back. And the Mystic potions are the kind of the more purple of the Blue-Eyed Leucistic combos. She's big. I think she's probably close to 3,000 grams. She's huge. She's a big girl. She gave me a little hiss when I got her out of there as well. And back off. I was stuck in a box for 24 hours. Alright, let's get to the next box and see who is in there. Alright, this is box number 2 from Madhouse Morse. Box number 3 overall. There's a little female in here. She's a pewter Enchi Het Ghost. He's a possible Mojave. It's very nice of him. He kind of just threw this in as a as a thank you present, because I basically cleaned him out of all his other females. She's just a little, well, maybe 1-year-old baby. She's really cool though. Let's see. Eventually, if I decide to raise her up and keep her, she'll match up pretty well with my other guys too. So she's a pewter, a cinnamon, and pastel Enchi. You said possible Mojave too, but she's also Het Ghost. So if I were to get a male, a ghost male or a Het Ghost male, we could definitely make some pretty cool combos. She has neat dorsal patterns, pretty neat. There's really light spots there. The alien heads are really reduced, kind of jumbled up here too. She's really cool. Definitely a cool snake to add to the collection. I'm a big fan of the pewters and the sterlings, which are the pastel cinnamon and super pastel cinnamon. She's really cool. Alright, let's get, I think the next one might be the big female, so let's check her out. Now there's 2 left. This one's very big, but I'm not sure which one it is. She was actually kind of hissing at me as I was pulling the box apart. Let's see which one she is. This might be, let's see, I want to guess. Oh, she's big. She's a big girl. This is the Pastel Mystic Potion. This girl is up over 4,000 grams. And by far the biggest snake I have. Most of my females were around 2,000 grams or so. So she's double the size. So Mystic Potion is a Mojave and a Mystic in pastel, which means she's just a little lighter. So when you pair her up with my Super Mojave, you would either get Super Mojaves or Mystic Potions, and that's it. There might be the pastel gene in there as well. But she is humongous. I'm glad to have her, because I had a Mystic Potion male that I got rid of because he didn't fit into my breeding plans any longer. But they're really cool because they look a little more purple They're still considered Blue Eye Lucies, but they have this little purple tinging and more pattern than most of them do. But I mean, I think 4,000 grams breaks down to being like close to 9 pounds or something. I mean, she's humongous. So she's, on top of her being a big breeder for me in the future, she's gonna be like a really cool like animal to show off to people and say, this is basically the biggest that they'll get, because she is a monster. All right, let's get her away, and we'll pull out the last female, who I am super excited about, and I'll tell you why in a couple seconds. All right, now this is a really, really great pickup as well. I got really lucky, and I snagged a female who is gravid and due to lay eggs in literally 2 weeks. She's a Mojave Enchi, and she was paired up to a banana black pastel male. And basically I'm gonna have her for a couple weeks, and she's gonna lay a big clutch of eggs for me. Basically just after she has time to settle in. And she's huge. She's really pretty too. Mojave, I love Mojave and I love Enchi, two favorite genes. And I think the majority of my collection has one of those two combinations of genes in them. I don't want to handle her too much or disrupt her, because I don't want to cause any issues with her pregnancy. But man, she's humongous. And I'm sure I'll be updating you guys here in a couple short weeks about her laying her eggs, because I'm sure it's going to be soon. So I don't want to play with her too much. I want to get her put away fast so she doesn't have any issues. She's huge, and hopefully she lays for me real soon. I'll give you guys an update. Alright guys, so that is what 50 pounds of ball pythons looks like. We had 7 total females come in there. One of them was a yearling, but I had 6 huge females that I scored on some pretty good deals that I'm pretty excited about. One of them being pregnant and due to lay within the next 2 weeks. 2 of these females, the Mocha and the Mojave, did lay this season, so they'll be off from any breeding duty until next year. But the Mystic Crystal, who I have here, the Black Pastel and the Pastel Mystic Potion, were not bred this year yet, so I may have the ability to still get some Mystic Potions and Crystals and Super Mojaves out of those combos, because my Super Mojave male is still ready to go. He's still at a good size and he's still taking meals. So I'm really excited about this get. I have one more big female that's supposed to come in early next week, which I'll show you. And hopefully by that time, my Mojave Enchi female will lay her clutch for me. So that is all for this week at Blind Strike Exotics. I want to put Crystal here away, because she obviously is kind of not in the mood to deal with me right now. Maybe probably just wants to get put away after the long haul. So that's it for this week. Thank you and take care.